Hi everyone, it's Rogueline. You're watching another Supernatural review, and this is season 14, episode 17, Game Night. If you're new here, I do a recap and review of every single episode of Supernatural, so let's get into it. As you probably guessed, this was not a good episode. It is pretty high up on the bad list. I think I put it second, and we're towards the end of the season. So that says something, and yeah, I kind of remember Nick coming back. That's why I feel like the last episode he was in, which maybe it was that 3 or 4 episodes ago, I think I said in that video that I think he comes back. I feel like he has to die. That's the only thing. So he came back in this one, and I don't know why he's so obsessed with Lucifer. It just doesn't make sense. But anyway, I did feel like, because it's like, why is it called Game Night? At the beginning they were getting ready for Game Night, but then actually this thing trying to find Donatello, whatever. It was basically like a game night, so that's why the episode's called Game Night, because it was like a game to find him. I feel like we've been seeing a lot of Donatello. I obviously, when he first appeared, was it even last season? It wasn't even that long. I think I said oh, I remember him. He's in a few episodes, but he's in more episodes than I'm remembering. And yeah, so that's basically why Nick or Mick, whatever his name is, took him, because he knew he was someone important to the Winchesters. But it's kind of telling that it's so they don't have that many. Not that they don't have many people, but I feel like there could have been other options. But I don't know if they want to do something like Donatello just helped Jack, so that's why Jack was more motivated. I'm not exactly sure. First, let me talk about Cass, because that was it was so separate to what was going on, but it was in this episode. I feel like we haven't seen him for a few episodes. He's trying to get something to help Jack's soul. We see Jensen's wife again. I don't know how valuable her character really was. I feel like they could have done it without her, but again, I don't know if it's she's promised a number of episodes. I'm not exactly sure what it is. That was happening. That was kind of blah, not adding much, whatever. I think the whole Nick Mick, whatever his name thing situation, is just not interesting. It's just annoying. It's not supernatural. It borders the line. It doesn't feel good. And when you look at it, his plan was right. It would have all worked out if Jack didn't stop him at the end. And so I think he wasn't anticipating Jack being that powerful. I guess he didn't know about the whole Michael thing. But yeah, so that was really what stopped it at the end. But it was planned to capture someone, so they would bring it in, because that's he's this is the only way I could get Jack's blood, if I could get mad and he hits me or something. So it was all planned out. It was just whatever. How he was able to get a jump on Sam and really injured Sam is how is that able, and Sam's really injured with the head, and it's we haven't seen, they're the Winchesters. It's just it doesn't feel real to Supernatural and what Supernatural is. And then yeah, Jack is very powerful, and he killed Michael. Now he's killing this guy, stopping Lucifer from coming back. So that's good. But then there's this whole thing with Mary, and then at the end it's what happened with Mary, what's happening. And I think it's something where the writers know where they want the season to end, but I think they didn't plan it out far in advance. And it's something that I feel now in TV shows, because there's only a small amount of episodes a season, everything's really jam-packed and everything. So it kind of feels a little bit like that, but this is Supernatural, where the episodes are long, and it's really what Supernatural used to be in the past. It's there's one overarching thing in the entire season, and they have a whole season, so it feels not too slow. Not saying it's slow, but it's able to slow out, and it feels good and all this stuff. But and then they have all the more episodic episodes, but it's I think they realized how they wanted the season to end, so they're really pushing it along with this episode and Miriam being worried. And now it's kind of it kind of did leave the episode on cliffhanger, and it's something I've noticed more this season, is they're leaving episodes on cliffhangers. They didn't do it this much in the past. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, they left the episode on a cliffhanger of what's happening to Mary. I don't remember exactly now what happens to Mary, but if she dies, I feel that factors into the whole thing. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, it's definitely up there in cliffhanger. But in the end, it's still not good, because I feel this episode's not good, I should say. because I feel like the Nick Mick stuff is just not strong. They just wanted to bring back the actor. Yes, I love the actor, but it's not strong. It was like blood. It was just like what was going on. It didn't feel like the Winchesters. It didn't feel like Supernatural. They're pushing the Jack thing a little bit too much. And again, like the cast storyline like felt so out of place with it. Like it didn't really mix. It could have been like in the previous episode. I don't know. Yeah, so I guess it just in the end wasn't a good episode. But we only have a few episodes left of the season, so hopefully those episodes are strong. I remember the season finale being strong, but who knows what I remember. So anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and bye.